Sometimes we just don't need anything more than silence, so that you can concentrate your own energy. Forget about everything you know or think you know. All you need is your intuition and your feelings, so that you can understand whatever the dragon is saying. In 1994, there was a book, came out in 1994, that was called Dancing with Dragons. I never completely read the book entirely, but it was about the basics of Draconic Wicca. Draconic Wicca is what she called a draconic kind of Wicca, because these people use magic, but it's all in order to follow the dragon. So Dancing with Dragons, for example, now I know the term, what it stands for. Dancing with Dragons, my brothers and sisters, is another word so that you can move around with your dragons. And that was actually the first ritual that I did. That was trying to find the dragons, trying to find the dragon. And that is, how do you even do this? How do you try to find your dragons? By finding the dragon within, because it has a connection with your dragons. With the draconic energy that lies within you has to be awakened before you can feel your dragons by your side. When you feel your dragons by your side, it means that the draconic energy within is also very strong. And the Dancing with Dragons is another word that your own draconic energy has interactions with the dragon by your side. When this is very strong in the inside, it means that you can find them. So the stronger it becomes, the more awakened it becomes, the more connection that you have with the dragons by your side. Oh my God, this is such a beautiful forest, and I love it. And that is also why I have my mask on, because I want to show you something. So, because in the beginning I was very withdrawn. I didn't want this. I didn't want to know about feeling draconic energies inside. It's a dragon soul, a dragon spirit that we can feel from within. I did not accept this, but later on I did. That some people have this, and that the stronger it becomes, the more awakened it becomes, the more that you can feel your dragons, and that is the best way to follow your dragon, so that you can feel it from within. You don't need to care for the draconic energies within, but you just need to care from the dragons that want to follow you, want to be with you. If you want to follow dragons and become a dragon witch, then you need to be awakened. You need to be more and more awakened. And so that was actually the first ritual, and that is everything that you do on the dragon's path has to be your idea alone, your feelings, your instincts, your draconic instinct. And I know a lot of people just don't take this seriously, and that is what I hate. Actually, I hate this so much, that some people just don't take anything seriously on the dragon's path. I just saw and felt too much, so that people can be ridicule this or laugh with this, but it is nothing to laugh with. This is a very intense spirituality. Draconic Wicca is a very intense spirituality, because the dragons themselves are very intense spirits. They are not easily pleased, and that is also what I can feel from within. They are not easily pleased, and so they are very strict. Dragons are very strict, also very loving, but also very strict, and a part of who we are. So what I actually wanted to show you, Dancing with Dragons, that is what I always did, and I didn't even understand what it means in the beginning, but that is actually what I always did. Just the silence, my eyes closed, and in front of my altar. And there is something, I put my legs more like behind. I was doing my hands like this, like for example this, and my both hands are more like on the back. So I did like bruh, and then it helps you to be more awakened. It helps you very much, and this is not something that happens in 5 minutes. No, this takes hours. This concentration, this silence. Sometimes I break the silence with more and more like opening my own draconic energy. The more I opened it, the more I could feel the dragons by my side, and that is also a dragon dance, because your draconic energy always wants to escape, always wants to go out, but it's always connected to your body, always. So it cannot go away completely, but it can go out of your body. And when this happens, you will see and feel this. And when this happens, it has interactions with the dragons by your side, your own soul, your spirit, that will always be connected with you. And then you stand there, you sit there, but the half of you is gone, having this interaction with your dragon, having a dragon dance. And now more than ever understand what DJ Conway was meaning with dancing with dragons. She was not completely on the dragon's path, but she had knowledge. That is clear. How do I know that she was not completely on the dragon's path? Because she made mistakes in her book. For example, she ordered the dragons to come. She ordered. That is one of the biggest rules. Just do not order dragons. They are not slaves. And they will not react kindly to any commands. The dragon does not respond to commands. Never. Remember this. Just the same as you will not respond to commands. You will not do anything if someone says, come here. Then you will say, yeah, you know what. And you will say, no, I will not. Some people say that dragons are stubborn, but it's not. They are just not slaves. They are not willing to do your bidding. They just do whatever they want and desire for themselves. And that is what some people just don't understand. Some people think that humans have to say anything about everyone, but that is simply not true. The dragon cannot be commanded, cannot be ordered to do anything. By the way, in the forest, I love this forest. Opened all the gates here, and this is also where I did a lot of dragon dances. And a lot of people just don't take this seriously. This dragon dance. I mean, putting my hands like this, these are the wings. And so, for example, my legs. I can show you. I cannot show you. But my legs are more like on the back, and then you can feel everything growing. For example, like I said before, your dragon scales, your horns, everything needs to grow. Everything needs to be there. And your dragon energy might escape from a while, but you will feel it, you will know it, you will know what he sees, because it's you. This is who you are. A draconic energy, a draconic spirit. And it's a traveler. You cannot help it. You are travelers. I mean, dragon spirits are travelers, and that is why they are not used to it. The more you awaken your own dragon spirit, the more it wants to go away from it, but it's not because they are travelers. It's just natural that they want to do this, that you want to do this. You are actually, it's not they, it's you who you are. And then of course it happens because it seems like dancing what the dragons, you and your dragons, are doing. It seems like dancing. In the eye of a human, it seems like the spirits are constantly intertwined with each other. And when this happens, it seems like a dance. That you are dancing with your dragons. But in fact, it's an interaction to make you stronger, to make you more awakened. And that is why, in the beginning, I had difficulties when doing this. I felt ridiculous. Just don't do this. Why are you doing this? But I could not hold anything back. Later on, I just said to myself, and that is actually what the dragon actually said, don't just forget about everything. Forget about everything. I mean, forget about everything you know or think you know. All you need is your instincts. And that is true. With a dragon dance, you need your instincts, your trust in yourself, and just forget about everything. Forget about this world, but just become what you truly are. I became a dragon witch not for the title. I became a dragon witch because I used manipulation, and because I love dragons. I love them all, and I don't want to lose them. If I would stop using magic, if I would stop trying to dance, having these dances, if I would stop everything, then they would be too far away, and my dragon spirit will sleep, and I will become just like I used to be, just with a sleeping energy inside, with the dragon far, far away, and I don't want this to happen. That is why some people can become a dragon witch, and that is sometimes silly actually. That some people become a witch, but they don't know why. Why would you even become it? I have a good reason. I have a very good reason. Sometimes it can be dangerous to become this, but I don't care. What is a life without dragons? What is life without dragons? Nothing. Nothing. I mean, without the dragons, there is no life. So for me as well, I said to my dragon, and that is very sincere, I made them know that if 100 people, heavy armed people, would attack you in flesh and body, then I would stand in front of you to protect you always. And I mean this. And the dragon knows this. And that is why the dragon also does a lot. They feel this connection. They feel this love. And you cannot lie to your dragons. You cannot do this. They can feel your mind. You can feel everything that you can feel. You cannot lie to anything, from dragons, of course. And that is why I sometimes do like this. And sometimes people say you're ridiculous. But that is why you should be alone when you do this. Don't be in a group, don't be anywhere. Just be at home. Just in your bedroom. Or in a forest if you are lucky. That you don't know anyone. I mean, where no one comes, where you cannot be interrupted by anyone, because that is very important. Don't be interrupted by anyone. Just be yourself. Be yourself and become what you feel. Whatever you feel, just feel it from within. The stronger it becomes from within, the stronger you can sense your dragons. And that is just it, to become a dragon witch. But forget about the title. It's just to follow your dragon and to know where they are. That is the most important part. So in order to do so, read your instincts. Whatever you feel, you need to express. And so this tells everything to the dragon. This speaks to the dragon, but also to you. Don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to the dragon. Just be yourself. Just be yourself and express the feelings that you have for the dragon. Because, like I said, what is life without dragons?